What's up, y'all? It's the Macism. Another WWE 2K20 live stream. And 2K Wrestling Community Crash Out is still ongoing. Even with the recent patch addressing a lot of stuff with Universe Mode, some things at Creation Suite, my faction, of course, because my faction was, if you talk to my faction community, virtually unplayable. I would have to say not unplayable, but unexploitable. 2K is not having you guys exploit a mode where they're dependent on you spending hundreds of dollars. So, yeah, that's what's going on with that. And then to answer the question, because I've seen it in the comments of some WWE2K YouTubers of people crashing out and saying that WWE2K20. Well, WWE2K, this year's game is worse than WWE2K20. And so instead of me going after these obvious trolls, because as soon as I comment to them and list the reasons why, 2K20 is a horrible game, more so than 2K26. They don't respond after that comment. They just want to post that comment because they trolling. And like I said, a lot of these dudes crashed out over this game. Some people who post don't even own the game. I caught one dude slipping. He was in the comments talking all this stuff about the game. And then I saw another comment says he didn't buy this year's game. It's like, how do you know all these issues exist when your ass haven't played the game? You know, he's just jumping on and becoming a part of the conversation. You know, the narrative that many in the community are trying to push. Now, granted, there are some still things wrong with the game, but if you've been buying these games for the past 6 years, there has always been something wrong with these games. But the epic crash out this year is just fools crashing out because there's always been something wrong with these games. But to say this game is as bad as 2K20, yeah, your ass is crashing out. This game is not as bad as 2K20. For one, I could spend 40 or more minutes and create a wrestler and don't have to worry about the game crashing. You couldn't do that in any of the 2K games from 2K20 up to 2K24. You want to know how bad the game crashing on Create a Wrestler was? They had to put an option for you to quick save while you're editing your wrestler, which still exists in this year's game. Because they knew that they couldn't really patch that out. They couldn't really fix it for a long time, but they finally kind of fixed it where the Create a Wrestler doesn't crash if you spend like over 20 or 40 minutes in Create a Wrestler. Another reason that this game is not as bad as 2K20 is like if you look at 2K20 before the pre-major patch, they had to introduce the 45 to 70 gigabyte patch to fix that game after about 3 or 4 months after that game came out. But before that patch, everything in that game was bugging out. Everything. You had people going through the ring ropes, through the ring. You had that infamous video of Charlotte doing some contorted shit stuck to the ref in the middle of the ring. You had characters warping. You had, even when you create a wrestler, you see floating eyeballs and shit like that. None of that shit has happened in this year's game. I think the worst glitch I've seen is certain moves, when executed, would cause the wrestler to T-pose. And you know what? That glitch has been in the game probably since SmackDown versus Raw. Going back to the SmackDown versus Raw games. I remember with creative finishers, some creative finishers would automatically do that to your wrestler, like going back to WWE 13 and WWE 2K14. Yeah, there were certain creative finishers that when executed would automatically freeze, you know, whoever you did it on. It was how cheesers and glitchers cause you to rage quit, or if you were beating their ass, they would try their best to pull that move on you just to piss you off. Like I said, none of these games have been, and never in their existence have ever been, glitch or problem free, but they have been having the most issues since 2K20. But yeah, but 2K20 is the pinnacle. Like I said, they got Twitter coverage. It was trending on #1 on Twitter for like weeks. It made national news. 2K26 is not that bad. The only people tripping off the issues with 2K26 is just some very, very vocal members of the WWE2k community. They crashed out when they paid all that money, and they realized that they had to actually play the game to unlock their shit. That pissed them off. And then when they try to circumvent the system, by making an in-game wrestler hella weak, and then making a creator, the other wrestler, hella strong, so they can win match in 30 seconds. Then 2K, being the greedy company they are, they patched that out. So you have to play your match for at least a minute and win, and they're going to get more, to get your RXP. But they did give us more XP, and then after the blow up over the whole RXP debacle and then patching it out, and then they noticed what issues with the game. So what they did is we only have to, instead of getting what was it before pre-patch, we had to get like 700, I don't know, 25 or 750 RXP to unlock a tier, but they reduced it to 625 to unlock a tier. So, yeah, it's like, as a company, they're going to course correct, they're going to adapt. If you bitch and wind them up, they are going to listen. And that was like I said, we had to wait 3 or 4 months for them to make 2K20 playable. This game on day one is very playable. It's just people crashed out over the ringside pass, having to unlock their shit. And then when they got patched out, their little exploit got patched out. They have to play an extra 30 seconds to get their RXP. That cost them to get pissy. Granted, that was anti-consumer of 2K to do that. And then you had Brian Mazik, calling gamers out, saying you're trying to cheat the system. When it's like, duh, when you're putting restrictions on how we played the game before and forcing us in ways to play the game, yeah, fuckers are not going to like that. They're not going to like it. And but since then, the community's been crashing out. They've been saying some stupid and crazy shit. But visually, this game beats 2K20. The in-ring gameplay beats 2K20. All the game options you have beats 2K20. Everything works out of the box. Even day one, before they started patching this game, everything worked. Granted, Universe Mode was a broken out mess. So if you play Universe Mode, I can understand you being pissy and moany about it. But I don't really play Universe Mode. Like I said in another live stream, I stopped taking Universe Mode seriously with 2K22. Because that bare bones trash game, people say, oh my God, that was a good game. I said, nah, you guys were just starving for a wrestling game after not having one for 2 years. I said, no, but they had game. They removed stuff in that game. There was broken shit in that game. You couldn't go into your creator wrestler without the game freezing. They removed a lot of entrances, no creative entrances, no extra fluff. That game was a hot mess. And there are people praising it as being a good wrestling game. So yeah, you should never believe the WWE2k wrestling community when they say shit on the internet too much. You got to take it with a grain of salt. Now, granted, like I said, there are some issues with this game, but that's every one of these games have had issues. Every one of them. If you watch my previous live streams from 2K20 up to 2K24, you will hear me bitch and moan about these games. I have bitched and moaned about these games myself. So that's not to say, complaints or issues are not valid, but I didn't like crash out. I didn't crash out. I didn't say a bunch of bullshit that isn't true. Everything was based on facts. Everything was based on stuff that you can even see in my videos happening of issues with the games. It's like just the fact that this game and the characters don't warp through the ring or shit make this better than 2K20. Even just the lighting and the graphics make this game better than 2K20. So for fuckers to go into videos saying, oh my god, 2K26 is the worst 2K game, it's worse than 2K20, them fuckers never really played it. But like I said, the community, every gamer is different. They play the game for different reasons. They enjoy certain aspects of the game for different reasons. So yeah, if your whole thing of buying these games every year is to play my faction, and then with the stamina system and it's hard to play my faction, yeah, I can see you being pissy. If you bought this game for universe mode and the universe mode is glitchy, hot mess, things ain't acting right, yes, I can totally accept you, being upset with universe mode and being pissy about that. If you're upset that, in the case of this one dude who I argue with for like a good weeks, where your whole enjoyment of these games is to edit the attires and attributes of all the in-game wrestlers, and the fact that there's nine characters on this fucking over 400 roster that you can't change or edit. Okay, I'm just gonna say you're just pissed and moaning. At that point, I'm not giving you an excuse on that one, man. That's just, it's like, man, you got over 400 something characters you have access to, and then you're butthurt you can't access these 9 characters. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, get the fuck out of there. That's a nitpick. That's whatever form of ism or on the spectrum bullshit that you need to deal with at that point. But like I said, people play these games for different reasons. And the way I enjoy these games, I like make hot female wrestlers and create on my own wrestlers. I rarely use the in-game wrestlers in these games. And I just run exhibition matches. It's like I do play the game once in a while. I actually do pick up the controller and do play the game. But, like I said in my previous live streams, one of the few games of the series where day one out the box, there wasn't any issues that really bothered me. Like I said, I didn't touch universe mode, so I didn't know about all the issues with universe mode, so I played universe mode, and it's like, okay, yeah, universe mode needs work. But like I said, I knew universe mode had issues since 2K23. It's like, I knew that. And it's like, I know some people bitched and moan about the issues of universe mode in the previous games. And I think this year's games, since they put in new shit, I keep telling people, they've been developing these games off of the 2K18 Ukes engine. This engine needs an overhaul. This game will always be a buggy, hot mess with issues until they overhaul or put in a new engine. I keep telling people that in the comments. It's not that 2K is being just a poor developer. For one, Visual Concepts is not a wrestling game developer. They never have been. They took Ukes engine and they just put shit in it and developed over it. They put in a new graphics engine that you can give credit for 2K as far as the presentation, the graphics, improved of animation. They added some other moves and stuff and like that because of the new roster changes and stuff. But outside of that, there is moves and animations from almost 2 decades ago in this game. I would say probably the last 15 years, probably not 2 decades, but at least 15 years of moves that have been in this game and still animate the same. You're still having the same glitches for almost 15 years ago in this game. So that ought to tell you, that they're dealing with Ukes engine. This is an old engine that they keep putting shit in. This game is held together by duct tape. That's why whenever they patch shit, something else breaks. It's like they know they can't completely fix this game until they overhaul the engine. But sadly, if they do try to do that, they're gonna have to take a year or 2 years off to fix the engine. And their contract with WWE is they have to make a game every year. They have to. They're under contract to make a game every year. They would have to get permission from WWE to take a year or two off. Not only that, during those 1 or 2 years, they would lose revenue. And since this is a public traded company, they got stockholders. And their stockholders are like, nah, we need our yearly cut, bro. We need our yearly cut of profit that you're making. So yeah, they are obligated to make a game every year. And they can only work with what they got. And since they're the only game on the market, gamers don't have any other option. Especially if it's the most highly produced, in terms of production values, wrestling game on the market. So it's like, yeah. The only way they're going to listen and make any drastic changes is 25 to 30%, drop in profit. Well, if 25 to 30% of the player base stop buying the games, if they stop buying the games, they will see a huge drop in profit. And they will pivot. They will pivot and make the changes necessary. It's like either that, or if the game is so bad that it makes the national news like 2K20 did, that they will make some drastic change to the product. But until then, the game is what it is. But yeah, let's just talk about this patch right quick. Let's talk about patch 1.10. Right off the bat, I noticed a shift in gameplay. They did say in the patch notes that they fixed AI sequences to where the computer don't repeat some of the same shit over and over anymore. And I will say yes. That's true. I also noticed I might have to go back in my settings just to see if they reset my settings, because I did have it on hard difficulty. And I noticed the computer doesn't reverse as much anymore. I don't know if you guys have played the game after the patch. And I know with my previous settings that I did set the game to, still on hard difficulty. But as far as the balancing, I did, before the patch, put the reversal rate down to 30. But still, the in-game wrestlers are still reversing a lot, especially when they got to orange and red health. If you watch my previous live streams, you will hear me bitch and moan about how often the computer reverses. I even reversed the trading blows to 10, and yet they were still doing like trading blows every 4 or 5 matches. If it's down to 10, I shouldn't see like a trading blow animation or whatever like every 10 or so matches. What else did I do? I also reduced the signature and finisher reversal. It's like I was out and about yesterday, so I couldn't finally test everything. But now that I got, a few hours, I'm going to just run some tests to see how things go. But once I powered the game in, updated the game with the patch or whatever, I ran a few matches and I noticed the flow of matches are better. I went up a match against Liv Morgan. They fixed her AI where she doesn't do the 3 amigos all the time. They fixed LA Knight's AI so where he also doesn't do the foot stomp in the corner all the time. Let's see if they fixed Rhea Ripley, because she kept on doing that one back grapple. That was easy to counter. But it does look matches, since the computer doesn't reverse as often, that matches are shorter. If you watch my previous live streams, matches on average between when I simulated matches were between unless it was a squash, they would last, matches were lasting up until after 10 to 12 minutes. They were putting on epic matches. But now I notice matches are shorter. All right, this is another wrestler I finished. I finally made Psycho Bunny. Only problem is I haven't made her an Alta Tire yet. But yeah, let's put her up against Rhea Ripley. We'll see how this goes. Oops, let me go back. There we go. But yeah, I noticed in a few exhibitions I did that the computer doesn't reverse that as often. Now, granted, it depends on the wrestler you go up against, because you know some have a high, you know, some just have a high reversal rating. But even in that matches, it was like, okay, I noticed that the match went faster. There wasn't as crazy as reversals as there was before. Oh, what's up, Grandmaster Barry Ice? What'd you say the computer does the same corner set up for top rope signatures? Oh, when they body slam you near the corner. Yeah, I hate if you're talking about that, I hate that shit too. Where it's like instead of just going top rope and doing the fucking like signature or finisher, they will body slam your ass. They'll pick you up, body slam you, then climb the top rope, and then do the signature or finisher. If you're talking about that, then yeah, I guess they still haven't fixed that. But I noticed if you use certain moves that have the wrestler away, that will knock the wrestler further away from you, that they will do their top rope signature or finisher more often. But if you have a move where they're close to their opponent, where they're forced to pick them up, yeah, they will do that dumb thing where they'll pick them up and body slam them instead of going top rope. But yeah, I got my wrestlers who have top rope finishers. They'll do a signature that flings their opponent further away from them, so that forces the AI to go outside, run along the ropes, and go top rope to do their signature or finisher, especially if you have it set up as a sequence. It's like sometimes you gotta like figure out ways to trick the computer to do things and doing setups with signatures and finishers to trick the computer. So that's how I figured a lot of things out that other gamers haven't figured out. It's like I'm an old school gamer. It's like I've been playing, you know, since the Atari days. So it's like it's like sometimes you have to figure shit out with the game to get to play the way you want it to. You know, it's like we dealt with lesser tech back then. If a game arrived glitchy, you didn't have patches to fix it. You know, they didn't have the internet back then, so you played the game as it was, flaws and all. So you had to adapt to what the game was giving you. But yeah, if you're what you're telling me about that whole thing, that sucks. I still hate that shit too. I'd be watching matches. I'm like, okay, dude, just go top rope, do your signature finisher. Why are you picking this fucker up and body slam him? Like, by the time you get up top rope, they're fucking they'll be out of stun, and you won't be able to get the move off because the computer's gonna 80% of the time is gonna reverse it. Hey, what's up, Meat? But yeah, I'm just simulating stuff. It's like I had to run errands yesterday. I was going to do a live stream yesterday, but since it's kind of early in the day, I decided to do my test right now to test what the patch did. They did fix, but let's see if they fix Rhea Ripley, because her AI was so fucking brain dead. It's ridiculous. But let's see if they improved their AI. Yeah, Psycho Bunny's my newest created wrestler. She's really good. I think she might be borderline broken, but I don't know. She has lost some matches. But yeah, Psycho Bunny has a very versatile moveset. She's very fast. Right now, she is giving Rhea Ripley the business. It's early in the match, so the computer doesn't reverse as often. Oh, Mana's here. Oh, what Mana is Mana playing bully right now?
What strategy should she employ? If I'm Rhea, I'm focusing on getting this thing done as quickly as possible. Mommy's a busy woman after all. So I'm busting out the strikes.
I noticed they did a lot of fixes with Universe Mode. I might go a week of streams where I'm playing Universe Mode to see all what they fixed. I played Universe Mode offline. You know, I wasn't streaming it just to see the problems of it. And yeah, when I played it, I did the draft. The draft was busted. My character got drafted to SmackDown. It never ended up on the SmackDown roster. And I played like that Universe Mode for like a few months. So I knew Universe Mode was a hot mess. Like the promo camera was fucked up. I was like, and then I think the other thing that pissed me off was like, hey, Mana. Yeah, the other thing that pissed me off was your Titantrons didn't work in Universe Mode for you created wrestlers. It's like Universe Mode, like, I think before the previous, like, 3 patches was yeah, a hot mess.
Drop kick right to the spine. Impressive defense stops Ripley. Scissors
Yeah, Rhea Ripley's getting her ass kicked right now. Yeah, this is hard difficulty.
She's still fresh as a daisy.
Oh, he said, man, I got a small shift and wants you to get her afterward. She's ruining your game time, Meek. You can't be mad at Mana, man. Don't be mad at Mana. Uh-oh, she's going to that back move. Yeah, this is the move that she kept repeating over and over. Now, okay, she did it once. She did that back grapple once. Let's see how many times she does it over the course of this match. Yeah, matches are going a lot faster, man. This is only 3 minutes. Nope, Riptide.
Ripley sees the finish line.
And going for the pin. She kicks out. I don't believe it.
Oh my goodness. That is as close as it gets.
And Rhea's not taking that kick out well at all.
No, he streams more than you do. Yeah. Oh, she's doing the move again. They said they fixed this. She did it twice. That's the second time she did that back grapple. I don't know who Lean Beef Patty is, Meek, even though I've had lean beef patties before as a burger. Actually, I eat pretty lean. I use turkey. I use turkey instead of beef for my burgers. Oh, I love that movie. That movie is so flashy. It's a wrap. Is this match only gonna last like 5 minutes? Oh, nope. Rhea Ripley kicked out.
Throw everything at her, and Rhea still keeps coming back.
Yeah, as you can see, Rhea Ripley is not reversing as often.
She mustered everything she had.
She is letting Psycho Bunny get her offense in right now, and this is like considered late in the match. He said they fixed Rhea's move right now. It happens more often and deals more damage. Actually, Rhea Ripley, when you look at her fucking stats, she is just a damage dealer. But yeah, my created wrestler is, ooh, there's a nice reversal. Is whooping Rhea's ass. I don't know, Rhea might come back though. If she gets 2 riptides, it might be a wrap. Oh no, that's the other move.
Tremendous impact. Skull-crushing headbutt. And she knew Ripley's game plan. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Oh, that's a little AI sequence I set up. Ah, she didn't finish it. I think she was supposed to go for a submission. Yeah, see, matches go a lot faster after the patch. that patch probably did around, that match probably did around 6 minutes. I don't know if I like this change or not. It's like the flow is much better. Now, granted, Ripley only did that back grapple twice instead of her 5, 6, 7, 8 times she did it before. But as you notice, especially if you watch my previous live streams, the AI is not reversing as often.
Here is your winner, Assassin Psycho.
Now, granted, that was me simulating the match, but even still, let's run it back to see if anything changes. It's like, I like the long matches. It's like, yeah, the reversing got on my nerves, but a match going 7 to 10 minutes, I actually enjoyed. But no, these matches are going, the longest match I had since the patch was probably 7 minutes.
Is something that has earned her some of the biggest highlights throughout her career. Every year, Rhea seems to be elevating herself as well as her abilities in the ring.
And also in the ring is a woman who had the character step up to the champ. That should tell you something about the energy she's bringing to this.
So I don't know. I know they did some behind-the-scenes fixes and changes. Yeah, somebody made like this Ring of Honor ring. I'm going to convert it to a sexy Libre. This is a modded arena. Because you see all that shit in the background, it shouldn't be there. It's like, this is a modded arena. This is Marty M. Look up Prince Marty M. This is actually a pretty good arena. It has like a little tunnel they can walk through during their entrance. I like the lighting. The lighting he chose for this arena is very good. Yeah, Ring of Honor is an independent promotion. You met some wrestlers or people from Ring of Honor.
Any thoughts on what Rhea Ripley needs to do here in this match?
Rhea needs to make sure not to play with her food, Cole, because that's when things start to turn and put her at a disadvantage. We need to see a focus.
I think the option that they should bring back that was in the previous WWE2k games was you can determine the match length. You can choose from between short, normal, and long matches. I think they should bring that option back.
Oh, strong impact. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Ooh, Rhea Ripley is going ham right now. She is very aggressive this match. Very aggressive. I don't know. I don't know where to watch Ring of Honor matches, to be honest. I don't know if they're syndicated. I think you could probably catch them on YouTube if you search for Ring of Honor on YouTube. It's like, that's the only way I'm able to watch Women of Wrestling Wild matches is on YouTube. I know they probably show up on some random like cable network like NWA.
What on earth is this fool doing? Clobbered with a double axe handle. Pinpoint drop kick. Boom. Well, with their opponent down now, looking to ensure it stays that way.
Makes it incredibly difficult for Wall.
Yeah, Psycho Bunny, she's my hardcore wrestler. I'm going to put her a lot of Extreme Rules, table, ladders, and chairs matches.
Oh, colliding with a barricade.
But, yeah, so far, ooh, they just beating the shit out of each other.
No way to brace for that impact.
Good thing I have my own, like, I set my custom match type where I set the ring time when you're outside the ring to 20 seconds. Because, yeah, you will have so many ring outs if you play under the 10-second rule outside the ring with the computer. See, the computer be setting you up to get a ring out sometimes. Especially if you're going against heel wrestlers, they'll ring you out.
She's bringing the fight outside. Stiff kick.
Protect your shoulders from hits like that. You don't want to compromise your ability to throw a punch or lock in a hold.
Yeah, but so far, yeah, the computer doesn't reverse as often. Oh, okay, there's the first time she did that move. So they did reduce how many times she does that move. They did reduce it. So they did tweak her AI to where she doesn't spam it as often, which made her predictable. You can just reverse that move so easily. But yeah, before this patch, she was doing that move at least 6, 7, 8 times a match.
Placing her against the turnbuckle. Enziguri in the corner, followed it up with the second.
Rio went down in a heap.
That might have done it. This could be it. There's 2.
Ooh, she kicked out. So far, this match is almost going on 6 minutes.
She's not going out like that.
That is firing your biggest shot. Believing your prey while standing. Time to reload.
You know what? Maybe they adjusted the difficulties. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Because, like I said, I've been playing this game on hard. And simulating on hard, because if you put it on legendary, the computer reverse fucking everything. Okay, now she's going for a submission. Now will she tap? Hopefully she taps, because you know how hard it is to get the AI, the computer to tap in this game. It's like, even with the submission finisher, it's hard to get the fucking computer to tap.
A frenzy of strikes being unleashed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that'll bust her open.
Oh, riptide.
Rhea Ripley.
Ripley with an emphatic statement.
2. And she's still.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was it. I really thought
Match is going on 7 minutes now.
And there is a look of utter shock covering the face of Rhea Ripley after that outcome.
Oh, she missed that.
Electricity running through this arena right now.
Will it be the spark for one of these competitors?
Oh, riptide. Ooh, Ripley's just hell of aggressive. Oh, it's a reversal. It's like, I can see they did one or two things. I think they probably tweaked the reversal rate.
Picking up speed.
Are you talking about when John Cena was the prototype? Did he? I don't remember. I have never seen. Okay, it was when he was the prototype. He called the proto bomb. It probably is the proto bomb.
She's tossed right out of the ring. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Okay, so they did tweak Rhea Ripley's AI, which is a good thing.
Deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
And I think the focus
There is a lot better flow to matches.
Response to Ripley there. Oh, she calls it.
Not as much reversal spam by the in-game wrestlers. Oh, she was sat on her ass.
someone better check on the roof, because it's about to come flying off this place.
This crowd is
That might be a wrap for Rhea. I don't know. She might kick out. I don't know if she is going to kick out. We'll see. Oh, she kicked out. This match might go 10 minutes.
He managed to break that pin.
She gets bounced into the corner.
Boom, right to
Oh.
the midsection.
Oh my God, they do something about the ref in front of the camera. That's one thing about bugs me about the last few games. It's like sometimes the camera will be behind the ref, so you can't see what's going on.
Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg.
A little psychological warfare at play here from the Nightmare.
Yeah, that's what I like about these games. The wrestlers show a lot more personality. You get a lot more taunts. Oh, we finally got a trading blows. They are putting on an epic match right now. Actually, that was the shortest trading blows I ever seen in that game. Seen in this game. It only went like 2 or 3 exchanges, and then she lost off a normal move.
Finally comes to an end. These women put on quite a show here.
But yeah, that was a pretty good match. It went at least 10 minutes. Like, both wrestlers got their offense in. There wasn't as many crazy reversals, where the reversal like 6 or 7 or 8 moves in a row, which would happen before the recent patch.
Here is your winner.
So yeah, that's my Psycho Bunny wrestler. Let's run a couple of more simulations. Let me find somebody with some more higher reversal rate. Let's try CM Punk. His AI is ridiculous. Let's try the Punkster. See what it do. Who should I put him up against? I'll put him up against Angelina Black. Angelina Black, since she's a heavyweight, she only has up to like an 80, 85 in reversals. But her damage more than makes up for her lack of technicality. But yeah. Now, granted, Angelina Black is a higher rated wrestler than CM Punk, but I know there's 2 stats in this game that makes the difference between a shitty wrestler and a good wrestler. That's speed and their reversal rate. If they have a high reversal rate, because the game has a high reversal rate, they will eke out a win over wrestlers who have a higher rating. And if they're fast, and can do springboards and shit, they're going to have an unfair advantage over heavily, rated wrestlers, highly rated wrestlers, and heavyweights and stuff. I like how they got the audience to sing along to CM Punk's theme song. You guys probably couldn't hear it because when you live stream, the game automatically blocks the entrance music. The WWE, they did a tour in Europe, and the Europe crowds were hella lit, man. They were singing everybody's theme songs when they came out for their entrance. The crowds, when they did their Europe tour, was going crazy. So this is another one of Marty M's arenas that I edited to make into my own created arena. I kind of broke the mod he did. This was an ECW arena he did. The only thing I didn't change was these, like, the little theater things in the background. I put a Titantron further back because it was closer to the ring. But yeah, this is another Marty M modded arena. Definitely look him up on Community Creations. He created some crazy, stupid arenas, man. He got a Waffle House arena where you wrestle outside a Waffle House. He has arenas where you can like climb up shit and like throw wrestlers off of scaffolds and towers and shit. He got a barbed wire arena. He got some crazy shit in community creations. So yeah, look up Prince Marty M or Marty M for his modded stuff. He did make a whole bunch of recent arenas. The only problem is some of his arenas are kind of glitchy. Like he has some arenas where the ring pads and the corners are cinder blocks. The only problem with those is what was it? What the wrestlers couldn't do? They couldn't drag their opponent to the corner with that mod. They could throw them into the corner, but they couldn't drag them into the corner. So yeah, you might get some glitchy shit happen in his arenas though. Yeah, here's my girl Angelina Black. I'm gonna put her in a faction with Penta and Psycho Clown. They're gonna be sort of like my crazy psychotic luchadors.
She's been chomping at the bit for this match for a while now. I know she's more than ready for this.
So yeah, Angelina Black makes a return. I don't know, this match can go either way. I have Angelina Black AI set to where I got to get rid of that pyro that just blew up under her butt. To where she's going to take a beating early in the match, but halfway through the match, she's going to get her offense in and beat your ass. That's how Angelina Black is. She's kind of a masochist. She likes pain. She likes to get beat up, but then she can dish it out in return. Oh yeah, I know Blueberry Ice is waiting for me to upload her. I think I'll work on her today and get her uploaded later today. I'm not going to have her up for long because you know how the fucking 2K mods is. And plus it's right after a patch, so I got to be careful because my stuff got taken off right after a patch. My stuff got shadow banned, and then I got an email telling me to stop posting shit. Or they're gonna ban my ass. And that was right after a patch. I think it was after a patch, what, 1.07? But yeah, I'll have her up later tonight. So make sure you check later tonight.
Returning to the ring now. What a slam.
All I know in last year's game, CM Punk was a pain in the ass to wrestle against, man. I had some of the most epic matches wrestling against CM Punk in last year's game. He was aggressive. He reversed your shit a lot. His finisher was hard to reverse because it came out so freaking fast. But yeah, so far from the 10 simulations I had, they did improve the in-ring AI. The game does have a better flow in matches. The only drawback is I think they kind of nerfed the reversal rate, which is a good thing. I'll say it's a good thing. Because some of the reversals the computer was putting off was like, okay, that's unreal. That's like, okay, what the fuck, you know? Especially when they were reversing like the same move like 7 or 8 times in a row. And like I said in those live streams, that's shit that never happened in the previous games. Ooh, CM Punk is just going in right now.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Top rope. Completely missed the mark.
Ooh, there goes your elbow.
Might have cost them the entire match.
A high risk that was not worth it at all.
Uh-oh, Angelina Black getting her offense in. You do not want her to get her offense in.
All out with every blow.
Yeah, it's
Demonstration of power.
yeah, unless it's a squash match, they usually don't get their finishes or signature this fast in the match.
Iron Claw submission. After everything he's been through,
One might be in trouble here. Oh, wait. Never mind, he's free.
Oh,
What an axe handle.
lands a timely reversal.
damn.
Oh, my God, man.
Oh, he missed too far away. I'm still waiting for people to make that, Oh, you're gonna head off? Alright, man, you take care of me. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Tell Mana. And I wish her a good day. Hope she has a good day at work.
And now a third.
Yeah, this game, yeah, with that patch, the stability improvements, they're not going to say openly that they reduced the reversal rate, but I believe they did. Based on these recent simulations after this patch, I do believe they reduced the reversal rate.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw, and a bulldog.
Oh, yeah. Locked and loaded.
I might have to tweak my reversal settings again. Either that or they made it to where, because it seemed like even when you adjusted the sliders didn't work. 'Cause like I said, I had my trading blows reduced to 10, and yet they would do trading blows like every 3 or 4 matches.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that.
And then I had my reverse signatures and finishers down to 30, and they were still reducing a lot of the signatures and finishers. So maybe they fixed the sliders. I'm thinking that's probably what happened too. They could have fixed the sliders because the sliders were not doing what they were supposed to. Like the gameplay sliders. Okay, that's weird. They were going in and out the ring.
Impressive display of power.
Punk is about to be in a world of pain if the submission gets locked in. Iron Claw submission. Wait, look at this. And a great counter.
Yeah, it sucks that they nerf submissions so hard. I know a lot of the players, 2K players, they used to complain about how easy it was to get people to tap out. But they shouldn't have nerfed submissions this hard.
Building momentum here. Knee connects to two.
And followed by a
Like I said, it's really hard to get the computer AI to tap, even with submission finishers.
CM Punk got his opponent in the perfect position.
Got her with the go to sleep.
that can be the game clincher right there. 2.
Oh, he got it. He won. That was a good match, though. Like I said, they both got their offense in.
Now let's get a little look at some of the high points.
Oh, yeah, submissions felt easier in 2K22. It's like in 2K12, submissions were broken. Like, if you ever played WWE, not 2K12, but WWE 12, those submissions were OP. And then they tweaked it in WWE 13 where you had to actually damage a limit to the red to get them to tap. And it's like, it was like that for a while, but I think in 2K23, it was easy to get people to tap, especially if their limb was in the red. You didn't have to, you had to just use a basic submission. You didn't have to have it as a finisher to get people to tap. In 2K23 and 2K24, it was probably the same in 2K22.
Standing tall in victory here.
In 2K25, it was harder to get people to tap, but in this game, it's like near impossible to get people to tap. Okay, that's weird. CM Punk doesn't have his Titantron during his victory? Okay, that's interesting. To be honest, CM Punk should have won that match, but just because he's CM Punk, but his AI is really, really good. Even though Angelina Black is a higher rated wrestler, but like I said, speed and reversal rate in this game is definitely an OP stat in this year's game. It's like, I don't know if you watched my video when I did like simulations on legendary difficulty with my higher rated created wrestlers going against Akira Tozawa, who was only a 68 rated wrestler, and he was just beating the shit out of my wrestlers. And his reversal rate is shit. That was crazy about it. But yet, because of the high reversal rate, he was reversing somebody who was maxed out in reversals. Let's see if Angelina Black can win this rematch. Oh my god, this is the first time I've seen her done this move. Even though I put it on her moveset for her to do it, she really did this move, did the worm before the patch. Well, she did it, I don't believe it. Okay, yeah, this is CM Punk how he was in 2K25. So he reversal a lot anyway because he has a high reversal rate. So yeah, I think they fixed it. I think they fixed I think they either fixed the sliders, but I think they had to reduce the reversal rate. I think they had to. It's like, I think they're leaving it up to the in-game wrestlers' ratings, which is what it should be from the beginning. If you just have the slider on 50. But no, I had it on 30, and the computer was reversing fucking everything before this patch.
A little disrespect. Yeah, humiliation. Oh man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts. To keep the advantage. Punk needs to make sure he controls the pace as often as possible. Take charge and make this his match. Turn it around with a reversal. The shoulders are down.
I think the only issue I might see is since the reversal rate is lower, like if you have sequences for finishers set for late in the match, you might not see that finisher that often. You might not, because it looked like these matches are going between, 6 to 8 minutes on average. But like I said, my matches, when I simulated before this patch, they're going on average between like 8 to 15 minutes. So they had a chance to do 2 or 3 different finishers during the match. Okay, now they're reversing everything. They're reversing everybody's offense right now. It's weird. It's like at the 4-minute mark, they get so much offense in that like around the 4 or 5 minute mark, it's considered late in the match now. So that's why you're seeing them get reversals in more often, because their body is, they're probably in the orange or red health right now. So the computer's going to reverse a lot more when they're hurt. It should be the complete opposite, because I don't know if you guys played the Fire Pro Wrestling World games. Usually early in the match, they won't reverse a lot unless you do smaller moves. And then late in the match, due to stamina and other reasons, is when you get your big moves in. But nah, this game is the complete opposite.
He's headed to the top now. Watch out.
Oh, that was a nice crossbody.
They just put their body on the line, and look at how it paid off. Look at that.
absolutely unreal.
Oh, CM Punk, here we go, baby. We going for the ride.
Yes. There is no way to come back from that.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
CM Punk won the second match.
No, she kicks out.
No, she kicked out.
That fighting spirit, doing
Excuse me.
whatever you can to power through and stay in this thing.
Caught an elbow in the gut for that effort.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
Oh, this might be a wrap. This is what she does, her spear. Oh yeah, so they didn't fix that glitch. Remember, Barry Ice, when you talked about, I don't know if you talked about it, but somebody else talked about it, where, like, they only go to one corner for their corner finishing move, and it's like they won't go to another corner to do their, like, corner finishing move. And so, yeah, I had a sequence up where once she did that spear, she would do her other, like, finishing move spear in the corner. But because CM Punk was in the way in that corner, she couldn't do it.
Struggling for balance, I suspect the
That might cost her, though. That might cost her the match because she couldn't do that finisher.
off the springboard.
She still got a finisher, though. But like I said, it look like they reduced the reversal rate. Because right now, CM Punk is getting in a lot of his offense that would have been countered before this patch. That would have got reversed. Let's see if she reversed this finisher, though. Will she reverse it? Nope. It's a wrap. Yeah, they reversed it. They reversed it. But like I said, they probably fixed the sliders. Oh, she kicked out. They probably fixed the sliders. Because I do have the sliders set to 30 for reversing signatures and finishers. I think they probably reversed, they reduced the reversal rate and fixed the sliders.
But not done yet. A second one.
This is the kind of performance that
Oh, she hit him with the splits.
It certainly puts you in the running, Booker.
crashing down with the senton.
Wants to finish this. And that mistake can change the complexion of this match. Forced into the corner and needs to
He does do that knee a lot.
defensive.
Body with force. Turns that in his
Ooh,
favor.
yeah, perfect fist. I gotta check his reversal rate. Well, his reversal stats. Yeah,
Time to see how much CM Punk has
I
left.
think he has a higher reversal rate, or about the same as Angelina. Uh-oh.
Right into that anaconda vice.
Shot her in the anaconda vice. Well, she tapped.
Nowhere to go. Tap out.
Oh my gosh, she tapped. I don't believe it. We got somebody tapped to a submission. Yeah, CM Punk's AI is really good. And if he has a higher reversal rate than Angelina Black, but then again, a lot of the main eventers have higher damage too. I gotta check his attributes right quick. Because they gotta make him good enough to where he can hang with the Roman Reigns in the game. You know, his AI has to be that good.
CM Punk with a massive win tonight.
Punk left nothing.
But yeah, let me check his stuff right quick. But yeah, the computer will go on winning streaks, and then they will also go on losing streaks too, where they'll just lose a whole bunch of matches. Let's see, let's check out CM Punk's attributes right quick. Let's see how they got him built. Let's see. Oh, okay. If he has a 90 in leg damage, yeah, his go to sleep should put you to sleep. But yeah, he has an 80 in arm power, leg power, so he's pumping out the damage. He is pumping out the damage. Oh my God, his strike and reversal rate. Well, his rating is not. It's good, but it's not very high. He's only at 85 and 80. But he was out reversing Eslina Black. Let's see. His body durability is 80. Leg and arm durability. What was his technical submission? It's only an 85. It's not even a 90, and he made Eslina Black tap. Pin escape is only a 90. Movement speed is only a 70. Yeah, like I said, the AI of the in-game wrestlers is so aggressive that when it comes to the attributes, the math ain't mathing. But then again, I got it on hard difficulty. So it's going to boost up their effectiveness a lot higher due to the difficulty. But let's check Angelina Black's. Yeah, she's a 96. Okay, she doesn't have as much leg power as CM Punk, but her grapple offense is a lot higher. Running offense is a lot higher. She has power submission at a 90, higher than his, but she couldn't get him to tap. Her reversal, her arms are about the same. You know, she should be reversing strikes at a higher rate than he does. Her body durability is 95, but body durability doesn't count to head damage. And since CM Punk, his go to sleep does head damage, as well as Anakin of Ice does head damage, yeah, they don't have a durability rating for head damage. So everybody has the same durability for head damage. But yeah, like I said, if you have finishers or signatures that attack the head, then yeah, you will win a lot often when you simulate matches. Okay, her technical submission defense is not going to outpower his 90 rated. Well, was it 80? No, it was an 85. I think it was like an 85 in technical submission damage. So that's, yeah, I can see her tapping out with only a submission defensive 70. Yeah, but like I said, she's not as fast. She's a heavyweight. I think he's a light heavyweight. But like I said, I knew when she couldn't hit that spear in the corner that it was going to cost her the match. Because I guarantee you, if she would have hit that spear, she would have won that match. She would have won. But, you know, he was in the corner. She tried to set it up, but she wouldn't go to the other corner to do it. That's another issue with the game's AI, where it'll just be brain dead sometimes. But I heard what they did. Another thing they did with the patch is they finally gave, what's her name, Blake Monroe, her victory motion. It's like day one up to now, the game was incomplete, y'all. It was incomplete. It's like when I used Blake Monroe or simulated with her, I noticed that she had a wrestler who is no longer in the game. She had Mandy Rose's victory motion. Actually, I did give it to her. No, she has somebody else's victory motion, but I put Randy Rose's Roll Gold on her. But I believe Blake Monroe, they finally gave her a victory motion. So let me put that on her. See if I can find it. Let's see. I don't know if they cheer or boo this chick. I think she's a heel right now. Okay, where is it? I think she's a heel. Let me check. Nope, they don't even have it listed. What the hell? Let me go to the template. Do they have it under here? There it is. It's under template. So they finally gave her a victory motion. Let's see. What month is it? May. 2 months after the game's release. Remember, she also didn't have her finisher. Blake Monroe didn't have her finisher. So that tells me they just put her in the game at the end of development. Because she didn't have a victory motion or her finisher. But yeah, they finally gave her, this is her victory motion finally in the game. Better put it on universe mode too. I heard they fixed this as well. Because people were having issues where if they edit their wrestler, either the wrestler in the game or their created wrestlers, and try to save to universe mode, the changes to their moveset wouldn't transfer over to universe mode. And I heard that got fixed with the patch. I heard they made some fixes with the created titles. But yeah, let me go to universe mode right quick. I think I was doing, who was I using? Let me go back. Gotta go to play. There it is, universe mode. Who was I using? Oh, I was using what's her face? Star Suzuki. Oh, Night of Champions. She's 7-3. Actually, I need to set up Star Suzuki's an updated version of her. I gotta put the old Star Suzuki's moveset on her. Also gotta make Star Suzuki Titantron. But yeah, since there's like 200 and something roster spots, I noticed in this year's game they don't tell you how much room you have as far as data. Like in the previous game, you only had like 955 megabytes to work with. In this one, since you have 200 fucking roster spots, yeah, it's gonna take up a lot of your space. Also, Buried Ice, I need your opinion if you're still there. I got so many different versions of Fanny Bomb. I made an ultra thick version of Fanny Bomb. Like when she got older, she just got a little chunky. And then she has some sonar surgery to get rid of all the fat along her waist and stuff, but she kept all the fat on her thighs and her ass. So she looks like one of them Instagram models with the BBL and the thick ass thighs, but they got the tiny ass waist. Put her up against Road Dogg, most annoying wrestler to wrestle against in this game. Why they make his ass so annoying? I don't know. Why they make his ass so annoying? Yeah, I made her a Titantron. I don't know. I just be throwing shit up against the wall when I be messing with wrestlers. I just made a hella thick, big ass British wrestler.
It's scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Leeds, England, Jessie.
That is a big ass. It's like, good lord, that's why she's called Fanny Ball.
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches.
She actually reminds you, there was this old comic book that came out in the 90s called Tribe. It was drawn and written by this African-American artist. I remember he worked on X Factor, one of the X-Men books, and he made this character. I think she had like super speed, but she was built like an Instagram model, just hella tiny at the top, but from the waist down, she was just all hips, thighs, and ass. She's like, damn. And it's like, the crazy thing is, I love her AI settings, but she's also hella fun to play. I actually got a match in online late last night. I rarely get, the game really loads when you use a created wrestler when playing online. But somehow I got a match in. And the person I was wrestling against, he was just cracking up. he was like, really, bro? He was like, fatty ball. He was like, damn, that's a fat ass. Nah, you can actually make, booties this big in the game with the, when you pick the body morphing parts. And it's weird because with Fatty Bomb, I have different versions of her. I have a version when she first started. And then I have a version of her, like this is her when she's at 48 years old, still wrestling. And then I have an older version of her, like 7 years later when she's 55, her final year of wrestling. But yeah, this is when she got ultra thick. Like ultra thick. This is the only version of her that has like thighs this thick. Granted, she's still pretty thick from the waist down. But I just gave her big ass thighs. But I like the look of her, so I might hang on to this version of her. Her AI is pretty good. She wins a lot, which is crazy. You know what? I would have put her up against CM Punk to see how that goes. Because I gave her 100 and reversals. All her reversals are maxed out. So even though she doesn't do that much damage, the longer the match goes on, the higher her chances are of winning. So it's like you got to get to her early and often in order to beat her. But yeah, Road Dogg's AI is so good in this game.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
It's like his strikes come out so fast. Yeah, he already got her stunned just with strikes alone.
And now thrown back into the ring.
She might lose this match. It could be a squash. It might be a squash. Oh my God, it was a squash. It was a squash.
And here's a look back at
I did all that talking saying how good she is, and then she gets squashed. She gets squashed. But like I said, that's the only way to really beat her decisively is you got to get to her early. Oh, they going into the trading bros right off the bat.
I cannot understate the display of toughness we just witnessed here.
He did all those punches and firing right back. It was
Also, with this version of her, I kind of got rid of a lot of her springboards. Like I said, she's 48 years old. She's not going to be flying around the ring as much as she used to when she was younger.
but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
So it's like I made her kind of realistic. You know, she's going to stay grounded in the ring more often than flying off the top ropes and shit. Even though she does have a few springboards, and she still has her top rope finisher, which I called the nuke. She'll jump off the top rope and just land on you with her ass. She's called Fatty Bomb for a reason. But yeah, me and that guy last night online, we had a pretty good match.
Climbing up, she got something big planned here. Taking flight. You gotta be kidding me.
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
Whip back into the
He was like, he liked the wrestler. Now it's like, I could put her for download if you want. He was like, nah, his girlfriend would get on him about if he saw Fatty Bomb, if he was using her. He said his girlfriend would give him shit.
Not even a 2 count. Still holding strong here.
And the elbow.
Oh yeah, I think we know what's coming next. And just like that, she gets out of dodge.
From behind.
Yeah, Fatty Bomb is one of my favorite wrestlers. All the versions of her that I made like 4 or 5 different versions of her. But right now, Road Dogg is out wrestling her. Like I said, they made some changes. They did make some changes with this recent patch to the AI. They did. They made some changes. It's like the game definitely from simulating matches, I can tell it doesn't play the same. It doesn't play the same as it was pre-patch, before this recent patch. And yeah, if you want the most funniest, annoying tag team, just put Fatty Bomb and Little Susu in a tag team. But yeah, it is real hard to get a match playing online with created wrestlers. Don't even try to use a created arena. The match won't even load. I think the only time I can really get in like steady matches online if I play other people from California. That is the only way that I'll get like matches in this game. Like with created wrestlers.
Still only got one. That's smart. Taking the one to
they need to get rollback netcode. They need to get rollback netcode. They need to. That's the only way they can salvage the online mode of this game. They need to get rollback netcode. And I think I know the reason why that they got rid of the Elimination Chamber matches and other stuff with the online play. Because I think there might be something glitchy. The match won't load. To the point where they felt if people were going to live stream it or show that match, it will just make the game look bad. So I noticed ever since 2K20, if there's a mode or an option, a gameplay option in the game that's buggy or glitchy that makes the game look bad, they will just get rid of it. They will just take it off the game.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet.
Because I remember they didn't have, you couldn't use custom Titantrons and victories in 2K24 and 2K25, which was weird to me because they had it in 2K23. And then they brought it back in this year's game where you can use your custom Titantrons and your victory emotions. I noticed like some entrances they took out, like tag team entrances, single, like solo wrestler entrances they took off the game because they were either broken or glitchy. So yeah, they will take out and remove and re-add in shit over this series cycle. I am so used to it right now. Used to 2K shenanigans with this game. I have never seen Road Dogg's matches in real life. I don't know if he was actually this good as a solo wrestler. I didn't know that Road Dogg could do like high-flying moonsaults and shit. I knew he had some crazy striking. He had a goofy kind of moveset. You know, in real life, but I didn't know he can do all this high-flying shit that they have him doing in this game.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Punch straight to the face, staves off the attack.
Crashing into the barricade with such force.
She's out of the ring. The referee's count will begin soon.
Yeah, that's another thing I wish they would add back. I know some people find it annoying where I think in 2K23 to like 2K25, they would do a lot of running outside dives, but you don't get it that much in this game. I also think they made it specific to certain wrestlers' movesets as well.
And somehow these competitors just keep swinging.
Ducks through. Up and over.
Man, they are going at it, man. They are just beating the shit out of each other right now. Match is going on for 7 minutes. I don't know who's going to win, but so far, Road Dogg has been pretty dominant in this match. But like I said, the longer the match goes, the odds are better. Oh, she didn't get it. I think if she would have nailed that, it would have been a wrap. That is her finisher that I call drop it like it's hot.
And so much for sportsmanship.
Oh, she hit him with the Bronco Buster. Just putting the snoo all up in Road Dogg's face. I don't know if you guys can see her crowd sign back there. It said Black Men's Kryptonite. She's a white woman with a fat ass and thick thighs. So yeah, she's Black Man's Kryptonite. Oh my god. I don't know if she's gonna kick out of that. Oh, ooh. Road Dogg got 2 wins off a fatty bomb. Oh my god, fatty bomb, you make me look bad. I've been hyping you up all this much. Which is funny, she has a crazy winning record against LA Knight. But LA Knight's like in-game AI is so brain dead. But Road Dogg's AI is pretty good. His AI is pretty good. So I can see him beating her like regularly because she's only at 87. She's not very highly rated. Plus she's older. She's a 48-year-old wrestler. For some people, they should have retired before then. But yeah, I'm going to show you a younger version of her. I'll have that one go up against Road Dogg. It's basically almost the same moveset, though. It's almost the same moveset. I think she's only 1 point better than what she is. Let's see. Which attire do I like? I got so many attires for this girl, it's not even funny. So this is her when she got into wrestling. And she got into wrestling late. She got into wrestling at the age of 36 years old, which is late. Now, granted, I know LA Knight, he didn't get into wrestling until late. And I think he's been wrestling for years, but you know, his WWE career, he started, I think, in his 30s too. But yeah. Let's go up against Road Dogg again. Let's see if this version of her can get a win on him. Now this one, she doesn't have as thick thighs, but she still got the ass. I think you've seen this version of her before, but she's lighter. The other version was hella dark. Yeah, I haven't made a Titantron for this version of her. I might make that one a lot more simpler.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring.
Yep, she is basically Black Men's Kryptonite. She didn't get that nickname until she started doing independent matches in America. She did a show in Oakland, had a lot of black dudes in the crowd, and the first time they saw her ass, they were like, damn, girl. Too much ass for a white woman to be having.
We're about to see why she's been climbing the rankings in the women's division so quickly.
I think I'm controlling Road Dogg. Gotta switch.
It looks like.
Yeah, there we go.
Road Dogg's game face is on tonight.
Road Dogg love ruffling feathers, man. Love getting under people's skin. That's just how he get his kicks, man.
He would have been out there too. You know, the dude's put up the side again. Black man's kryptonite.
Kicks out. Holding oververses it. Shoulders down. Not quite there yet. Definitely got
I don't know if you're like old enough to remember the stereotype kind of back then. It was usually like blonde, blue-eyed white women. Like attractive blonde, blue-haired white women were considered black men's kryptonite.
Get out of there. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Which is kind of true.
A shot like that to the ego
It's like you would see celebrities, usually they white wife was blonde-haired or blue-eyed, and usually the white women who got black men arrested were blonde-haired and blue-eyed. So it's like an age-old stereotype that goes back like, probably going back all the way back to the slave days.
rocked by the hip attack. Oh dear, taking a page out of the Michael Cole.
Betty Bob getting her offense in.
The knees up just in time. Striking down with
So this moveset of hers, she has a little bit more high flying. You know, she goes a little bit more to the top rope, and her springboards a lot more. Like I said, she's younger, she's faster. Her thighs are not as big.
Oh, look at this.
You know, so she's a lot more quick on her feet. This version of her,
Nothing was being held back with each of
she
those
is giving
strokes.
Road Dogg the business right now. So like I said, you know, the speed and reversal rate kills in this game, especially with simulated matches.
Impactful connection from the hip attack.
Rope. Oh, no. Look out. Look out.
And they are out of here.
Oh, he caught his buddy Billy Gunn. Oh, he's gonna try to hit her with a chair, huh? Watch out, Fanny. Oh, she ate it. She got a face full of chair.
Going for the cover.
Bam, he just knocked her the fuck out.
The pin doesn't even last to a count of one.
Oh, this one's still going.
She took that chair shot like a champ.
Oh, from behind, Frankensteiner.
He saw that one coming. Big connection with that 5-4.
He's now looking a bit worse.
Yeah, I don't know if Road Dogg could do all that shit in real life.
A single step.
His ass is moving like Rey Mysterio in this damn ring.
She turns it around.
I gotta watch some old Road Dogg wrestling videos. I'm like, was he like a high flyer? Now, granted, I know he was a part of that Attitude Era crazy ass tag team division, and I know like the Hardy Boys, the New Age Outlaws. Who else was there? There was Edge and Christian. They were doing some crazy shit in their tag team matches, especially them table, ladders, and chairs tag team matches.
Running Hurricane Rana. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Yeah, this version of Fanny Bomb is a lot faster.
One finishing touch.
Incredible springboard right there.
Strike after strike after strike.
Yeah, but this is her when she was just pretty much
To the leg.
just starting out.
Face first, here it comes. Bulldog.
You know, she's like a professionally trained gymnast. That's why she's so athletic. But then, she was just doing modeling, quote unquote, modeling. You know, she was doing some adult stuff. She had an OnlyFans, doing stuff on Instagram. That's how she was making her money. Until somebody was like, hey, you're pretty athletic. You know, maybe you should try to do some wrestling. And so that's how she got into wrestling. You know, she said, you know what? Granted, I'm not pulling like OnlyFans money, but I can use the wrestling to push the OnlyFans and use the OnlyFans to push the wrestling. So that brought her, it doubled her money. But yeah, she got the win. Like I said, this version of it is a lot faster. The other version, the more thicker version, is not as fast. You know, she's older, 48 years old. You know, she lost a couple of steps.
That's what we saw here tonight.
But yeah. So then I have the version where you can team her up with little Susu. I got her with a little maid outfit where you can team her up with little Susu. And this is the 48-year-old version that's ultra thick. So yeah, I got her a little maid outfit version of her. You know, I'm gonna put her up against Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix AI is a pain in the ass. He is so fast. His moveset is so good. The only problem is he's only a 79 rated wrestler, and it doesn't take much damage to beat him. He won't kick out of one finisher. It's like he's a glass cannon. His offense is really good, but his defense isn't. So yeah, you can team this version up with Lil Susu.
Making her way to the ring from Leeds, England, Jessie.
Actually, you can have a whole faction with you can have Fanny Bomb, Lil Susu, and then PBM together as like a maid faction. And the big booty maids. But yeah, you know what? At first, before this game come out, I was kind of hating, but I was expecting we'd have body sliders for the body morphings, but they went back to 2K19 and just have where you select body parts. But they give you enough stuff to work with where you can make some pretty cool looking body types and unique body types. So I'm happy that they brought back quote unquote body morphing to the game, because before this game I was only using like three different body types for my female wrestlers. But yeah, I'm going to upload my 2 arenas up for download. I'll get Angelina Black up tonight. If you want the versions of Fanny Bomb, I'll upload her too. Sadly, I'm going to have to delete certain parts of her attire. I might have to delete some crowd signs on her because they won't let me upload her. Like if I have Fanny Bomb on the back of her shorts, the game won't let me upload her. They'll let the Fanny Bomb logo slide, but the lettering on the back of her shorts, they won't let me get that past the censors. And then I have to change her name to Jessie Bell. She can't be called Fanny Bomb, even though they have Fanny as one of the names, as one of the call names of the game. Is weird. I get it because in Europe, the UK, Fanny is another word for ass. But then again, they brought back, you know, Billy Gunn Ass Man. So it's like, I don't know, 2K is weird. 2K is weird.
He has such an amazing blend of innovation
with their censoring, man. It's weird.
Truly incredible to watch.
So here we go. We got 40-year-old ultra thick Fanny Bomb going against Ray Phoenix. He is. If you let his offense get started, it's gonna be hard for her. Because, like I said, she's not as fast as her younger version. Yeah, he is just outstriking her right now.
And that's exactly why Rey Fenix has enjoyed no shortage of success here in WWE. His mix of speed,
but hopefully, like, if the match lasts along, you know, she can get back in it pretty easily. But like I said, they did change the AI settings. They did change them. So yeah, Rey Fenix is going off on it. He is so freaking fast. It's like she got to get her offense in. If she don't, she's in trouble. She is going to be in trouble.
She fights back with the
well, the good news is like I said, it looked like they tweaked the sliders, and also I noticed since she's reversing a lot, she does have she's maxed out in reversals, so she's going to out reversal Rey Fenix. So that's going to keep her alive. But she got to get her offense in though. I noticed the computer does not reverse like top rope drop kicks a lot for some reason. They'll reverse everything else, but top rope drop kicks, the computer has issues reversing.
And there's possibly an example of Rey underestimating his opponent.
You might see this as an early wake-up call. Get the blood pumping. Bread. Arm wrench. Well, blocks the punch and a knee to the chin.
She's getting her offense in though.
A twerk and a moonsault. And don't just look at that as showing off. The revolution involved in that move makes the impact so much more devastating.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Easy target rising. Destruction coming now.
Oh, what is she doing? Oh, he's too far away for her to do an attack. And the ref is in the way. That's what's pissed me off. The ref will go outside the ropes. Right when they do a running outside dive attack, the ref will get in the way, so they couldn't do the move. Oh my god, he is reversing all her running attacks. It's crazy. Get out the way, Fanny! Oh, she got hit with the 5th drop kick. It's like as soon as you see him going up there, you should know not to get in the way. But I also noticed that drop kick has a lot of range.
All the way around.
You can go like more than half the distance in the ring. You can go pretty far with that drop kick. You would almost have to go to the other side of the ring to avoid getting hit by it.
She's able to steer clear of that attack.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Reversal into the inverted DDT.
Oh my god. So his reverse is like he has reversed that move like 4 times in a row already. He is not letting her get that move in at all. Now why can't she do that with his fucking drop kick? Oh, kick to the face.
And Phoenix is in command.
Big time offense from Rey.
Oh.
Looking for the pin, but was
Is that it for Fanny? Oh, she kicks out. Can she come back? Because Rey Fenix has been dominating this match so far. He has been beating her ass. He is telling her, you are too old for this, lady. Ah, I need to change that fucking springboard. It doesn't. It's success rated so low. Will she get this off? Oh, she got it off.
I can't get no.
She going top rope. She's gonna hit him with the nuke. But will she get it? She's gonna hit him with the nuke. Oh, she got it. That might be a wrap for Ray Phoenix. It's like death by ass. 1, 2. Yep. I told you. Ray Phoenix is a glass cannon. He will overload you with offense, but it only takes one finisher to take him out. And she hit him with the nuke. She went nuclear, just all booty into your chest from the top rope, her full body weight. And she's a pretty big girl. just cave in your rib cage with all this ass. But yeah, the Satisfaction signature sets up the only problem is I hate it when signatures don't stun. It should have been like, his stun meter should have been like maxed out. But he was able to get the nuke off, and that ended the match.
Here is your winner, Jessie Fanny Bombell.
Ray Phoenix displeased.
So yeah, you put her a little susu together. I gotta change the Titantron. For some reason, the Skullgirls Titantron shows up in her victory motion. I don't know why. But yeah, so that's 48-year-old Fanny Bomb. So I got 36, 48, and 55. They're all pretty fun to use. They all have similar movesets. Younger version's a little bit faster. There's a lot more lucha libre stuff with the springboards and the top rope. Who else have I worked on? I know you probably saw my Psycho Bunny call. I got to make an alternate attire for her before I upload her. Let's see. I'm also working on trying to bring back Bang Bang Suzy Chang, who I made in last year's game. But she was a more punch-based. She was all punches in 2K25. She was fun to use. As far as that, yeah, see, I got a 55-year-old version. So now she said, this is my final year of her wrestling career. But she aged like fine wine. She looked good for 55. I was thinking about doing a storyline where I put her in universe mode and pair her up with R-Truth. She could be like his manager. And, you know, she'll do some matches in the women's division. I'm not expecting her to win any championships. But after, 19 years as a wrestler, she finally got to the WWE as a 55-year-old wrestler. But let's see what we got going on here. This is just all random stuff. There's stuff I'm still working on. My roster's getting fleshed out slowly but surely. It's just life. I'm doing stuff, real life shit. On the days I have off or the time to, play the game, I'll play it. But sometimes I'll simulate and play the game so much I'll get tired of it. And I want to play some other games. I noticed if you've seen some of my stuff on my channel recently, I got Double Dragon Revive, and I tried to play one of my Japanese RPGs. Yeah, that's a win. At like 55 years, 87, like I said, she aged like fine wine. She's still competitive in the ring. Now, granted, she lost a few steps because her speed and stuff got reduced. And she doesn't go top rope and stuff that often because, you don't want to be too risky at that age. You don't want to injure yourself, and things like that. So it's like, but she kept herself in shape, being, wrestling, being married, having an active sex life, adds to your longevity as a human being, especially if you have an active sex life. If you getting sex on a regular basis, with all the chemical reactions that happens during sex, yeah, it's going to increase your longevity. It's like most people I know, Shoot, there were some porn stars who were like in the 50s and 60s. So it's like, yeah, if you have an active sex life, you gonna live a lot longer than most people. You'll age slower, you know, things like that. That's Fetty Bomb. Fetty Bomb's a freak. She is. Like I said, she had OnlyFans. You know, she's not shy about what she does. You know, she's out there trying to get money. You know, she attractive white woman with a fat ass. You know, that's gonna make her some money. But yeah, as a 55-year-old, she's not as thick. She slimmed down. You know, she was like, okay, that was me. You know, she did have some surgery. Because at 48, she actually did get fat, but she got that sonar surgery to take all that fat off her stomach and stuff like that. But now, you know, at 55, she's at physically fit. What's up, Power Kenny? How you doing? This is WWE2k26. Just showing off my created wrestlers, things like that. This is Fanny Bomb. I haven't uploaded her. I did upload a version of her. If you want her, I could upload her, but it's going to be for a limited time, just for the fact that I did upload some of my wrestlers, like earlier in 2K Shadow banned them. They took them off the server. Granted, they're still on the server, but you can't see them. And I basically got a letter in my email stating if I keep uploading my sexy female wrestlers, they might ban them. She's not uploaded, so she doesn't have any hashtags. I haven't uploaded her into community creations. So I don't have no hashtags for her. But if you want her, I might upload her later tonight. You better get her. She's not going to be up for too long. Because like I said, I do not want to get banned.
Williams is ready to prove that he's the greatest.
Yeah, it's put up or shut up time.
I don't know, could she beat Trick Williams at age 55? I don't know, at an 84 rating? I think it's kind of low for Trick Williams. He's been on fire recently. They might have to update Trick Williams' rating. Isn't he like the Intercontinental Champion? He's some kind of champion right now. I don't know if he's USA Champion or something. I think he at least should be like, in my opinion, since he actually beat Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's at 89 in this game. He should be at least at 89.
Is how he makes it look so effortless. His confidence, his in-ring skill, his dominance. It's like the man doesn't even have to break a sweat. It just all comes easy for Trick Williams.
That also breeds envy and resentment from others. Everyone wishes being great was as easy as Trick makes it seem.
And then there's this superstar who has been chomping at the bit to get this match.
Yeah, this is a huge
Let's see if 55-year-old Fatty Bob could beat Trick Williams. It's possible. He is a higher rated wrestler, but Trick Williams, I think he's a heavyweight. I don't know. He might be a light heavyweight. Right now, he is getting all his offense in, so he might not be winning this match.
Corey, what's the best way to approach Trick Williams in the ring? Trick's obviously always got size on his side.
Yeah, Cobra, that size usually comes the same strategy. Go for the base. Do everything you can to chop that tree down. Eventually, Trick will topple, and then you can capitalize.
Bronco Buster connects. Got crushed against that turnbuckle. Took every last breath out of them. Bam! Boom!
But yeah, if you want her, Power Kitty, I'll upload her probably later tonight. As far as my hashtags, if you want to try to search for her, I would look under Lucha Libre. Since it's not a huge list, it'll be easy to find her under Lucha Libre. I would probably have her under the sexy tag and women tag. But if you want to find her easier, I will have her under Lucha Libre.
She's facing some real pushback here.
What a barrage of stomps.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. High-risk territory for Williams.
Yeah, you better get out the way. Oh, he still hit her, even though he kind of missed her. I've seen that quite a few in real-life matches where you will see that the wrestler completely missed the person with their attack, and yet the wrestler will sell it like they got hit.
And a stomp to the gut.
Power slam, but sliding up inverted DDT.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Lands the crossbody. Fends it off. Good.
So far, this match has been entertaining. It has a slower pace than the previous matches. But then again, like I said, this is old Fatty Bomb. So she's not going to be flying all over the place like she usually does. And Trick Williams is not too much of a high flyer either.
And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Lift off.
Oh, leg drop.
Oh, here we go. Full extension on a split leg drop.
This could be a decisive moment.
Oh, he kicked out.
Ooh, I was about to say, if he didn't kick out of that.
They just kick out there.
You got to give a lot of credit here, withstanding what has taken out many other competitors. Thwarts the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
Kick to the midsection. Full head of steam.
Oh,
Taking advantage of the opportunity.
is that his signature or his finisher? I forget. I think the slam dunk should have been his signature. Or was it his finisher? I know it was either his signature or finisher in one of the games.
Once again, she's put
I think it was probably in 2K24 or 2K23.
This match is finally catching up to them.
and retaliates with a counter. Looking for a unique move here. Wow, on their shoulders. Attitude adjustment.
Wants to finish this. Oh, bullseye.
Oh,
And she quickly turned that. Boom, one punch.
oh, he's going to comebacks.
And another punch. Gonna reverse here. Whip into the corner. Knee right to the face.
You have got to hand it to these superstars. This has been a fantastic match.
I agree completely. They've exceeded
Oh.
all expectations.
It's a first kick. Damn you, Trick Williams.
Oh my, set flying.
Trick Williams, right now he has his opponent.
This is his move? I thought this was somebody else's move.
The Uranagi connects.
Oh, that must be, is that a finisher or a signature?
She kicks out the
Oh, she kicked out.
This is absolutely unreal. We might just be witnessing the very embodiment of fight forever.
What energy in the arena tonight.
Oh, that might be a wrap. I think that's his finisher, yeah.
That's all she wrote.
That might be a wrap. 1, 2. Oh, she kicked out. What?
Just refused to
She is
stay
kicking out of all this shit. She was like, nope, you got to do better than that, Trick Williams.
No avail.
Oh, that's the trick shot.
Bang, drop kick.
Hand on the trigger, ready for the final blow.
Springboard. Plancha.
Absolutely unreal.
Coming in at breakneck speed.
He's cross-bodied his ass. Oh, he is pissed. He was like, no way did this woman just taunt me and just did an outside dive on me. Oh, it's a wrap. Yeah, I think she pissed him off. It took him a while, though. That was almost a 5-star match. That was a good match.
Well, this is one matchup that lived up to its billing and then some.
So you need her? I got like 4 or 5 versions of her. This is her at the age of 55. So this is the 55-year-old version of her. This is her retirement run as a wrestler. I have a version when she first started out at the age of 36, and then I have a version of her that's ultra thick at the age of 48. But yeah, this is not her at her peak abilities. But yeah, she gave Trick Williams a match though. Gave Boy a match. I'll give her that. But yeah, so it looked like tonight I'm gonna be uploading. Like the only thing that sucks is you'll probably, if I do upload Fanny Bomb, I'm gonna have to remove like a couple of logos on her. Because like I said, them 2K censors on Community Creations are real. I'm probably going to have to remove the Fanny Bomb off the back of her ass, the lettering. This is another version of her. This is like an alt attire of her when she was younger. This is her when she first kind of started out. But yeah, I definitely have to take the Fanny Bomb off, but you can put it on her. I could do a video of what lettering and font I used to make the lettering for the back of her shorts. It's not hard to do. And then I'll have to get rid of some of her crowd signs because yeah, I know. Like I have one that says Fanny sit on. It's like Fanny sit on my face. Black man's kryptonite. She's the cake monster because she got all that cake back there. So that would probably be the only changes when I do upload her. So this is her when she first started out. She's a bit faster. Does a lot more high-flying moves. But yeah, I'll upload her tonight because there's also some other wrestlers I gotta upload. I gotta upload Anthony the Black. I gotta upload some other attires. I gotta upload some arenas. But they're not gonna be out for too long. I don't know if you're in California. I'm in California, but on Western time, I'm going to have them uploaded probably no later than 9 p.m. my time. So if you're in the West Coast, that's midnight. I'm going to have them up probably till the morning. Probably till when I wake up in the morning, and then hopefully if I'm not banned, I'll just delete them off Community Creations. So make sure you grab them between that timeline. Like I said, I got a cease and desist email from 2K because I kind of low-keyed. I think what got me in trouble was, I have a wrestler against you. So I think the reason I got my stuff kicked off was because of this wrestler. It's night for you. Where are you at, PR Kenny? Where are you at? I think it's because I uploaded Zero Buster Akane. I basically got her with her titties out with nipples, stars on her nipples. I think this is what caused my stuff to get shadow banned by 2K. Granted, I will fully own up to the fact that I did low-key violate the terms of service. Before you play this game, they have you agree to their end-user license agreement. And if you actually read it like I have, they do have a section that states that anything they deem that's too sexual or whatever, as far as clothing or attires, can cause your account to get banned. So yeah, I do admit that I low-key violated the terms of service by uploading Zero Buster Akane. Now, granted, when she was up, she was my most downloaded wrestler for obvious reasons, but she's been one of my most downloaded wrestlers since WWE 2k23. Yeah, it will be 12 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, Zero Buster Akane is probably my most downloaded created wrestler of all time in the past 3 games. So it's 5 p.m. You're on the East Coast, so yeah, around 12 a.m. I will have this stuff uploaded. You know, your time, midnight, check around midnight. But like I said, they won't be up. They'll only be up until the morning. Probably till like around 5 a.m. or so, and then I'm going to take them off. Because actually I have my stuff, like I said, I have my stuff on the site. Then after a major patch, they shadow banned my shit and hit me with a warning. My stuff, I guess, is too sexy to be posted on Media Creations. Like, I never have posted or uploaded any nude wrestlers. And you know, in the past games, they have uploaded straight up butt naked female wrestlers. I have never done that. Never done it. Never posted any pornography or nothing on Community Creations, but you know, you show a little too much skin and they will ban your ass. Yeah, but I think Zero Buster Akane is the reason why I got shadow banned. But then again, if you got last year's game, I have my stuff still up in last year's game. All my wrestlers are still up on the servers in WWE 2k25.
You gotta love the confidence here, sending a clear message before even hitting the ring that this match is.
So this is kind of Betty Bomb in her goth face. She got the black lipstick. She got in the little torn stockings. You know, this is a younger version of her.
This is a pretty big match for her, and I'm sure she knows everyone is going to have their eyes.
Oh, you're a mod in WWE2k26 server? What, do you talk about on their website or on the game? Because if you're a mod on the game, shoot, I definitely don't want you to have my stuff up there and get my shit banned. Yeah, that's what I said in one of my live streams. I like, all this stuff is in-game assets, unless I downloaded some textures. This is all shit that's in the game. Oh, you're on the website. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's like, nah, the censors in the game, they banned me, bro. So it's like they shadow banned my shit. And it's like, I even got banned in 2K24. I got banned. It's like, I couldn't go into Community Creations. I couldn't play the game online. I couldn't play my faction. So it's like, I told 2K, I sent them an email telling them, like, look, you're risking a class action lawsuit. I said, even if I do violate the terms of service, I said, you should just ban me from uploading shit. I said, that shouldn't stop me from accessing 30% of the game. I said, a game I paid for. I said, if I can't play online, and if I can't play my faction just because you banned me from uploading shit, I said, that could cause you a lawsuit. That could cause you a lawsuit. I said, even if I agree to the terms of service, I can still sue you. I can still sue you for saying, it's like, look, you stopped me from playing parts of the game that I paid for. It's like, look, you can block me from uploading stuff, but you shouldn't be able to stop me from playing 30% of the game. I should still be able to play my faction. I should still be able to play online. But when they ban you from the server. So if I get banned now, that means I can't play the island, I can't play my faction, and I can't play online. So yeah. But right now, Fanny Bomb is going toe-to-toe with Zero Buster Akane right now.
She breaks the count quick.
Her toughness really shining through here.
But yeah, let me know what versions of her you want. I can upload all the versions of her. And then, you know, you can just keep whatever you want.
Strike after strike after strike. Couple of kicks to the leg.
Oh, fought that off with the stiff elbow, man.
Actually, you haven't seen the ultra thick version of her yet. But,
Turned inside out.
yeah, that's what I do. I mostly use creative female wrestlers. I'm probably going to do a Universe E-Fed after I get all the stuff done.
Not just attacking
As far as my wrestlers, my Titantrons like that, I'll probably have at least... I got to make probably two more tag teams. I noticed they increased how much memory you have for created stuff. I want to see if they gave us if we can make more Titantron videos. It's like the max you can make was 16 in the previous games. I want to see if they can give us more room to make more Titantron videos. Otherwise, I'm probably only going to make like 12 single stars and probably 4 tag teams so they can at least have all Titantron videos. And then I'll probably mix in some in-game wrestlers into the rosters to stretch it out.
Quick thinking, get her out of that one. Deep arm drag takedown. Getting out of harm's way.
Shot to the face gets him out of that spot.
But yeah, I'll have them up by 9 p.m. tonight. Definitely by 9 p.m.
She throws her back in. Is victory close? This could be it. Kicking out in time.
Oh, this match is going to come down to who wants it more. That kick out, that was her saying she wants it more, man.
Oh, she is sitting there with that. I love this. I love that move. What's it called again? I forgot the name of it. It's like a fucking, something like a rolling power bomb or something. I might have to reset my AI sequences because I'm noticing that some of my AI sequencing ain't sequencing. Some are working and some are not. But like I said, they kind of... The good news is they're not repeating stuff over and over. But I noticed some they do repeat over and over. So they kind of fixed it and they kind of didn't with the recent patch.
Devastating kick.
Oh, I love this move. When she does it, oh, she's going to do it. I love this move. Does the flips. Now, see it. Let's see if she does the finisher, though. Will she do the finisher? Oh, she got reversed.
Manages to reverse it. Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock. Turns it around. Sole of the foot meets the stomach.
Crashing into those cold steel steps.
Yeah, I had to do an update with Zero Buster Akane. She was fast and everything, but she wasn't doing any damage, so she was losing a lot of her matches. So I increased her damage. You know, and now she kind of wins more often. Because in last year's game, I had her in Universe mode. She had the most epic storyline with LA Knight. She had a storyline with like LA Knight and John Cena that was crazy. her and John Cena were like a part of a tag team. And then I guess LA Knight was.
Fist connects.
And so their rivalry lasted up until Backlash, and then they had a match at Backlash. And it was an epic match. To win. But the crazy thing was she injured LA Knight and he was out for like 3 months, which was hella funny. That match went on for like 15 minutes. They were beating the shit out of each other.
Headbutt.
But it ended the rivalry and LA Knight got injured.
Drag their opponent toward the corner.
But the funny thing is, he was her rival for all the time she was in Universe mode. He would like randomly show up to like interrupt her matches and shit like that. Even though they didn't like wrestle against each other. She got him with the Annihilator, got the match. That's kind of an upset. Little Buster Akane is a higher rated wrestler, but Fanny Bomb got the win. But like I said, young Fanny Bomb, her moveset is really good. Yeah, young Fanny Bomb's moveset is really good. What is craziest was, since she was coming in sort of like as a quote-unquote model, OnlyFans model, she really didn't get a lot of respect in the locker room as a wrestler. Like, oh, you're like Logan Paul coming from social media and shit. But then when they got in the ring, I was like, wait a minute. This woman can go in the ring. Her athleticism is off the charts. She's not just, a big butt and a smile. She can actually go.
Gotta hand it to our winner, standing tall with her arm raised tonight.
She came into this match with one thing on her mind.
So she got thrown to the wolves, went to Japan. That's where she met Lil Susu, one of her best friends. They started wrestling together. Lil Susu had her trained up, put her through the ringer. Then they went down to Mexico, did their thing down there, started wrestling. And then she started doing independent in the United States. That's where she got the Black Man's Kryptonite nickname. Because of her big ass and her model-like face, her looks, and having a big ass, and she was called the Black Man's Kryptonite. But yeah, I don't know if PR Kenny's seen the ultra thick version of her, but I'll show that one for the final time, and then I'm going to call it a night. We'll call it a day, but I'll be on later uploading stuff. I got a buddy of mine, my cousin's supposed to be calling me around 2:30. He's been wanting me to, do some things with him and his son. Supposed to be going out, getting his son trained up in some baseball. He might get his son into Little League, so my cousin, he doesn't know anything about baseball, but I played some baseball, played some Little League. I follow baseball. I know the sport pretty well. So he wants me to, help get his son acquainted with, baseball. So I'm like, okay, I'm available today. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. I'm expecting a phone call pretty soon, though. I'm going to have her, who should I have her go up against? Let's see. Who do I got on here I haven't really shown off? You know what? I got to go back to my girl, Donna B. I just love Donna B. Because she's such a bitch. Actually, they kind of look alike. They're almost like weird kind of soulmates. They met each other in independent circuit. They're like, hey, we kind of look alike. And it's like, they're cool with each other. They're friends and everything. Even though usually Fanny Bomb has been a babyface most of her career, and Donna B, she's made her name being a heel, being the bitch that she is. So they usually wrestled against each other. But yeah, this is 48-year-old Fanny Bomb, where she You know, she took some time off from wrestling. She had the personal life to deal when she came back. She got fat, but she decided to get that sonar surgery, get all the fat taken off her body, but kept the fat in her thighs and her ass. So yeah, that's just a whole bakery back there.
Looking out at the countless members of the WWE Universe in
So this is her at her thickest.
because of matches like this one.
I had a thing where she wrestled in Mexico. That's why she's wearing a mask. Got her whole little lucha thing going for a little bit.
This woman steals
But everybody know who Fanny Bomb is. They're like, we know what you look like behind that mask. Then we got Donna B here. She was like the first wrestler I made when I got the game. No, first I made Little Susu for my rise, then I made Donna B. Okay, where's her Titantron video? I need to put her Titantron video back. I thought they fixed that. Maybe they didn't. But I'll need to put her Titantron video back. Yeah, I also did a My Rise Let's Play with her. So this is the My Rise version of Donna B. So I let the archetype name stick. But I don't know if you played the My Rise yet. You know, spoilers. You go into the mode as the archetype, shit happens, and then you go through the indies and other stuff to build your reputation back after losing. And so, but after the initial, like, first 30 minutes of the game, you'll be able to recreate your wrestler how you see fit. And so I figured, oh, she went to archetype, she caught all that hate, but that's what made her a bitch. So she came back as Donna B, a.k.a. the Booty Queen, a.k.a. that bitch. So yeah, she's, oh my god, even when I simulate matches with her, she just beats the shit out of people. Her moveset is just pure brutality. That's what she does. She just beats the shit out of people. I like the heel storyline on My Rise. When you do a heel run on My Rise, you do some brutal shit, man. I like the part where she had an issue. She had a rivalry with Naomi, and then she actually like had her little female simp do a match just so she can leave and go beat the shit out of Rikishi, who you know is like Naomi's father-in-law. Yeah, it was weak. I admit My Rise was weak. The story was not very long. It was a short My Rise. But there was some fun moments. I would say if you play My Rise, the heel route is the most entertaining. If you play a babyface, it's thin. But if you do the heel route, it was pretty entertaining. It is short, though. It's very short. It has a lot of filler matches. It's like you got to do like 4 or 5 matches just to get to the next storyline. You know, which just kind of made it repetitive a lot, very repetitive. Yeah, 12 stars to progress killed it. I agree with that. There wasn't too much story. It was just you playing a lot of matches. Now, granted, there was a shit ton of unlocked in that mode. You got a lot of unlockables in that mode. I would say that's probably the only good thing. Was all the unlockables you get. Set up in the corner now. But right now, you know, 48-year-old Fatty Bomb is going toe-to-toe with Donna B. And I wish the ref would move off the way. Now, where she finished this combo? Where she finish it? Oh, she finished it. There we go. Into the Devil's Kiss. Oh, she totally botched that.
And here's the cover. Gets the shoulder up and one.
Might need to change up the pinning technique here if you want to.
Yeah, definitely Donna B has probably the most polished moveset I have. Outside, well, Lil Susu has the most broken moveset.
Total disrespect.
Cause like, very I saw what Little Susu can do. She just, she won all her matches that night. I put her against some stiff competition, and she just beat everybody. Uh-oh, she gonna hit her with the nuke. Well, she hit her with the nuke. Oh, she got up. Oh, she hit her with the springboard. She doesn't do that springboard that often. Oh, she got her. Oh, those you kicked out though.
She gets the shoulder up.
She is totally locked on her target.
Oh, Betty Bomb's starting to fill herself. I don't know. You don't want to do that against Donna B.
Gets out of there with an
Donna B got a temper. Yep, I told you. Donna B got a temper.
And now dragging their opponent into place as they climb the ropes. Banzai drop.
She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here.
Yeah, but Donna B is pretty much my leader of the Skullgirls tag team. She's the manager and leader of the Skullgirls. Well, she hitting it with the giant swing. Yep, I told you. You do not want to piss off Donna B.
From the apron.
Oh, she went totally missed that.
played with fire there and got burned for it.
Such a questionable decision to take that risk at this point in the match.
Arm drag blocked there and rolls through into a pin attempt.
Yeah, in summary, as far as the patch,
Deeper into the match.
it did change how the gameplay is. The reversal rate got dropped
Here we go. This is good.
quite a bit to where
Will it be enough to keep her down?
I could say from simulated matches, wrestlers will get the offense in. And what it's not as frustrating to watch simulated matches because there's, before this patch, like late in the match, they would reverse anything, reverse everything, to the point matches would go between 10 to like 15 minutes, and it's like, but now since they don't reverse as often,
High risk, but was off the mark. Kick right over.
matches go between like 7, on average between 7 or 8 minutes.
Misses on the
Oh, they're taking. Oh, you put them in NXT? Oh yeah, they're gonna run through NXT. They are going to run through NXT. The Skullgirls can hold their own against the male tag teams in this game. So it's like, yeah, if you put them against the female tag teams in NXT, they're gonna go through them. They're gonna go through them.
She may not have too much left, but she at least
Dude,
has
they
the
gave
technique.
Braun Breaker and Logan Paul of Division
Able to evade what's
trouble
coming.
when I did simulations against them. Actually, they beat them like twice in a best of 5. Even though Division won 3 out of those 5 matches, the Skullgirls won 2 of them. Oh my God! If she hit that, it would have been a wrap.
Has been an exquisite performance.
Yeah, this is actually a really good match. But like I said, this is what you get when you take the time to finally tune your move sets with your creative wrestlers. When you finally tune your move sets, they will put on like 4 or 5 star rated matches easily.
Here we go. Leg drop DDT. Face first.
Oh, she dropped it like a shot. Yeah, you need to call them up. You need to call them up ASAP. Oh, she did the full combination. Well, gotta be kicked out though. Nope, that's a wrap. Fetty Bomb hit her with the drop it like it's hot combination and gets the win. It's funny because Fetty Bomb was only an 87 and Donna B is a 94 rated wrestler. But like I said, if you finely tune your move sets, even wrestlers who are like a mid-carder can beat like, the top rated wrestlers. But yeah, that was a good match though. Lasted around 8 minutes, 9 minutes. But I do believe they lowered the reversal rate with this patch. They lowered the reversal rate. And since I had my sliders to where I did lower the reversal rate with my sliders, I think it's starting to reflect that. I don't know if the sliders weren't working before, but I know Barry Ice, he saw my live streams. He saw how often the computer was reversing before this patch. They were reversing everything. But with this patch, they are not reversing as much. I think that's what they did. They either fixed the sliders or reduced the reversal rate, because the reversal rate was ridiculous before this patch. The reversal rate was ridiculous. I haven't seen this high of a reversal rate since, which game was it? Since if you played Legendary Difficulty in SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. Now, in that game, you could not get a grapple in. Do not even bother trying to heavy grapple the computer. It's SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 on Legendary Difficulty, because they will reverse it 90% of the time. But yeah, guys, I'm going to sign off because I'm going to be heading out soon. But thanks for stopping by, Barry Ice, PR Kenny. Joining my live stream. I will have them up by 9 p.m. tonight, 12 a.m. Eastern time. I'll probably be home probably like between 7 or 8, adjusting stuff, fixing stuff. I might live stream it and then upload them on the stream. Like I said, I might have to edit Fetty Bomb. I got to remove some crowd signs and some logos, but I can show you how to remake the logos and the crowd signs during, a live stream, so that way you can apply them back on her yourself. But the movesets, the AI, everything all that will be preset. You might have to make your own Titantrons. You can be creative as you want with your own Titantrons for those wrestlers. I already have my own Titantron. Sadly, you can't upload Titantrons. I remember you could do it back in I think SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, 2011. I think you do it in 12. I think they stopped it with 2K14 where you could upload highlight reels and Titantrons. But in those games, you could upload them. The crazy thing is the servers are still up for SVR 2011. You can still play that game online on the PS3 for free. You can still play 2009, SVR 2009 for free on the PS3, because you can still play your games online for free on the PS3. The servers are still up for a lot of games. You can still play Grand Theft Auto 5 on fucking the PS3. So that's kind of crazy. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I will have those suckers up. I might get home earlier today, around 7 or 8, and start, making the changes and uploading shit. I might live stream the process. So that way, I did upload them. And, once you get them, I hope you guys enjoy them. But, you guys stay safe out there, and God bless.